Hello, and welcome. Are you getting in enough fiber and protein in your diet? Well, I know it's tough when you're taking a GLP-1 to get in all your nutrients for the day. In this video, I am going to show you a meal that you can eat. It's breakfast, but you can eat it anytime during the day so you can get that fiber in and you can get that protein in. This meal is so filling and it's coming in at 825 calories. It has 67 grams of protein and get this, 40 grams of fiber. 40 grams of fiber. I'm going to show you exactly what we're eating and I'm going to explain how it's going to really fill you up. I also have a bonus if you wanted to boost that protein up even more, and stick around to the end because I'm going to explain to you why this meal is so filling. So let's get to it. I made another omelet. I love a good omelet. I used 3 eggs, and that's going to give you 18 grams of protein. That doesn't have a lot of fiber, but that's okay. I have my Eggland's Best eggs. Okay, so we're going to use 3 of those, and then we are going to use some shredded cheese. And so this cheese for a 1/4 cup is 110 calories. Doesn't have any fiber in it, but it has 6 grams of protein. So we're going to be using that. Then we have our peppers and onions. Now you might skip this. I don't know if you're a fan of peppers and onions, but I love some peppers and onions. I put 1/3 cup of this into the omelet, a mixture of bell, green peppers and onions. And the protein count is 1/2 gram and 1.2 grams of fiber. So here we go. And this is just a little bag. I always like to keep some extra so I can always just be ready to go when I need it. I love some onions and green peppers. Then we have our turkey sausage. I'm going to show you a pic of the turkey sausage. I actually measured it 4 links. These are one of my favorites from my local farmer's market. 4 of these links, and they taste good, are 3.4 ounces. You can see I weighed it on my scale. It comes in at 14 grams of protein, but it doesn't have any fiber, but that's okay because we're getting to the fiber. We're getting to it. Now, you might ask, how are you cooking that omelet? Well, I use this Chosen avocado oil spray. I will tell you it is 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbs, and 0 protein. But you got to be careful with the spray. You don't want to overspray. I try to spray 1 spray. So I actually gave this about 5 calories just to, in case you overspray. And you're going to have to do your due diligence and figure out your measurement. Some people I know love to use butter. I use a grass-fed butter from Whole Foods, but you don't need to use that. The omelet is going to stick to the skillet if you don't put something in there. In my experience, now, a trick that I don't know, leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know. I do have a non-stick pan too. I am seasoning my omelet. I included the seasonings. They're just 5 calories, but I just wanted you guys to see that I am using Lawry's salt. I am using garlic powder and onion powder. And if you're somebody who does not want salt, don't worry, I got you. You can also try this Miss Dash, salt-free. So you gotta season the food up to make it taste good. Because I always say, in order for you to eat it, you're probably gonna actually have to like something about the way it tastes. Now, if that's not you, that's great. But for me, I gotta like something about it. So a little seasoning never hurt anybody. Now, I always keep this on hand, some spinach. Now, I sauteed 2 cups of spinach, I'll show you. And that was really 2 cups. I did use a tab of that spray. And this spinach is gonna give you 10.5 grams of protein. It's gonna give you 8.5 grams of fiber. So it's great to get that fiber in. And I'm gonna give you a little tip. I saute the spinach first, as you can see. And the reason why I do that is because I could just get more in my omelet. Whatever works for you, you do what you can do. But I wanted to get that fiber in there, so I put 2 cups in. And you could see it doesn't really take up a lot of space after it cooks, which is a great thing. I probably could have put 3 cups in there. But another tip too is if you leave out the spinach or you forget, sometimes you have the ingredients out, forget the spinach, just still saute it and have it on the side. Or the beauty of an omelet is you could just squeeze that in. So that's the omelet. Another thing I'm going to share before we move on is another way, which I didn't include this in the totals, to get your fiber in is to use this flaxseed, ground flaxseed. I get mine from Whole Foods. And as you can see, it is a good source of fiber. It has 4 grams of fiber, and the serving size is 2 tablespoons. Now you can sprinkle that on your omelet, on the outside, on the inside. What I'm gonna show you next, which is what's gonna get us to this fiber count. So here we have it. We have our solar bagels. Oh my goodness. Now, these solar bagels are everything bagels. I'm going to let you see. These babies pack in at 30 grams of fiber. 30! Jeez Louise, you've already met your fiber goals for the day. We have 6 net carbs, no added sugar, and it comes in at 140 calories. So this is my go-to when I need to get fiber in. That and those carb mission wrap tortillas. I mean, I just love it. So I don't put butter on there because I don't want to add more calories and fat to it, but I do use this, and you could use any brand. I don't know if you have something more fancy, sophisticated, better tasting, but I like this Philadelphia chive and onion cream cheese. This has, let me tell you, 80 calories, right? 80 calories. It has 2 grams of protein. It does not have any fiber, but we're getting that protein in, so I love that, and it just gives it a yummy taste. So here is our Philadelphia cream cheese. I will include the fiber count and all the totals in the description of this video. I don't think I said those seasonings get 0.2 and they said it has 0.2 grams of fiber. So I said I would give you a bonus, and I mean that. But before I give you the bonus to take this up a notch, I am going to tell you, if you don't like the solar bagels, you can try these Thomas's Bagel Thins. They're also everything. But it's going to bring your calorie count, and it's going to bring your calorie count down slightly. It's definitely going to bring down your fiber and your protein count. So it has 110 calories for this, 110 calories, 5 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of protein. So this is something that my daughter would eat. We get the plain ones for her. If you have a hard time eating that bread, the solar bagel, some bagels are thicker unless you get the thin bagels. This is an option for you. So you just have to see which ones you want. This is a filling breakfast. This meal is so filling because we know protein is going to slow down your digestion. So 67 grams of protein, that is just amazing. The body takes longer to digest the protein. It's going to signal that you are satisfied. It's going to help prevent muscle loss, which keeps your metabolism being healthier. So all those great things we get from protein. But fiber, you should be getting 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day. Now you talk to your doctor and you might need more or less depending on your situation, but fiber is going to add volume without many calories. I love that. This meal packs in 40 grams of fiber. I rounded up, it came to 39.9, so 40. Okay, 40. The fiber is going to swell in your stomach. It will slow the gastric emptying, and it's going to feed your gut bacteria, which is going to contribute to supporting your fullness. So it's going to give you physical fullness, and it's going to be lasting fullness, right? You're not just going to eat it and then be ready to eat something else soon. So that's great. And then it does have some fat. And thanks to those solar bagels, they're high in fiber and low in net carbs. So because they're low in net carbs, you're not going to have the blood sugar spike. You're not going to have the crash. You're not going to have the rebound hunger. Now, if you're tracking your carbs and how they react to your blood sugar levels and all of that, this may not be true for you. So talk to your doctor and figure out what works for you. Check in if you're talking to a dietitian or a nutritionist to see if this is a meal that your body can handle. But I'm telling you, the GLP-1 meds is going to amplify all of this. It's going to slow that stomach emptying. It's going to reduce your appetite signals. It's going to squash those cravings, which I was having and am having. So that's what made me focus in on getting the most protein I can get in fiber at the beginning of my day, getting the macros in at the beginning. So this meal is going to work with your medication instead of fighting it. So I told you I was going to give you a way you can pump this meal up even more and add some extra protein. I am adding this Core Power Elite chocolate shake. And this baby is going to pack 42 grams of protein, 230 calories. It's going to give you 2 grams of fiber. So you do get a little bit of fiber. this is just going to take the meal up to the next level. If you add that shake to this meal, it's going to up your calories to 1,055. I know people are struggling to get calories in, so this may be helpful. It's going to give you 109 grams of protein. 109. It's going to give you 43 grams of fiber. So this is a win-win meal if you can handle it. Now, what if you can't? If you cannot eat all of this, and I get it because I struggle to eat all of it too, this is a filling meal. So guess what I do? I put half and save it for later. I put half and save it for later. So I eat half for my breakfast and then I'll eat half for lunch. Sometimes I've even eaten, instead of lunch, I've eaten it for dinner. But either way you slice it, I've gotten my macros in for the day. My important ones that we're trying to hit, which is the protein and the fiber. I'm getting those in. So let me ask you, leave a comment and let me know. Are you missing the protein in your meal plans? Are you missing the fiber? Are you missing volume, the fruits and veggies of it all? Are you missing those? Because if you are, I hope that this meal has really shown you how you can get some of these things in. So, bon appetit! I want you to check out my previous video where I also talk about getting that protein in before noon. You could hit that 80 grams of protein goal before noon. So check out that video. I also have another video, what I eat in a day. For some reason, I didn't call it that though, but here it is. Check that video out. I made that video months ago, and it shows you what I do and how I meal prep and get my meals going for the week. So with that said, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live and upload a video. And I hope I was looking at the right angle on this camera the whole time, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to hang out with me live, I'm live on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Come and check me out. I also have a group that's called the Downsizing Diva GLP-1 and Beyond Inner Circle. It's a private little group. We talk about all things related to GLP-1 and other things as well. So if you would like to be a part of that group, check out the link in the description. We would love to have you. Also, check out my stand store. I have some free tools, checklists, guides, resources that could help you on your GLP-1 journey. So click on the link in the description and check out my stand store. Most of all, I want you to take great care of yourself, and remember, slow and steady wins the race. Just don't quit.